beautiful exotic farm. Welcome to today's video. Thank you so much for your support so far, for your comment, for your subscription, for your likes and everything. Thank you, I appreciate it. We'll be making red velvet cake. This is our ingredient. This is groundnut oil, salt, baking soda, vinegar, sugar, egg, milk, flavor, red velvet powder, excellent blend, precisely, then milk emulsion, then flour. Yeah, we use milk emulsion for this recipe. It's very nice. It's very nice. Then your flour. Don't mind the baking powder on my table. The baking powder just wants to come out. I don't know, I'm not going to use it. I'll be using baking soda instead. So let's get started. Please, if it's your first time here, please leave a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. So we're going to get started by making our buttermilk. I'm going to measure 1 cup of milk and put into my plate. Then I'm going to measure in half tablespoon of vinegar. That's how to make homemade buttermilk. So you can buy already made one, but I don't have that in my area, so and this is more cheap. If you can get already made buttermilk in your location, it's also very good, but for me it's not in my location, and this is a cheaper option for me. Already made buttermilk is very expensive. Like they need to pay you good money for that cake for you to buy already made buttermilk. So you're going to add in your vinegar, half tablespoon, then set it aside for like 5-10 minutes, depending on when your cake mixture will be ready, like depending on when you're mixing your cake and everything. So set it aside. Then on to the next thing, we're going to grease our pan and line it with a baking paper. So baking paper, you can use parchment paper, you can use brown paper, you can use, some persons use A4 paper too. So it's very good for oil based cake. Yeah, it's very good for oil based cake. I already cut out my brown paper. I use brown paper more than parchment paper, the normal white parchment paper. So if you want to know how I cut out my brown paper, just leave a comment in the comment section, then I will do a video. This is more easier for me. I have already cut them out and kept them in a file, in a paper, a bag. All this office flat file bag. That's where I can easily access it. Like whenever I want to bake, I don't have to start cutting baking paper from the scratch. I just go there, pick up one, butter my pan, and I put it. It's very easy peasy. You don't need to start cutting whenever you have the need to start baking. Look at it, very fine. So let's get to the main thing. Let's start mixing our cake. So we're going to go in with all the liquid ingredients first, then the dry ingredients. It's a very simple recipe. Just follow through and you will get exactly what I'm doing. when you're making red velvet cake, make sure you use very good cocoa powder, a quality cocoa powder. It will really help the taste of the red velvet cake. Very, very important. Red velvet cake batter is ready. You can now put it into your pan and start baking. So this recipe will give you 2 layers of 6-inch cake. Yeah, 2 layers. This is what this recipe will give you. So but me, I didn't put my own in just a pan. I put inside foil plate, and that's how I want to bake mine. And I put it inside another smaller pan. That's a 5-inch pan. So go ahead and put it into any pan of your choice. If it's square pan, 8 inches pan, no problem, it will go in very well. So baking a red velvet cake, like, you need to bake on a very, very low temperature. That is the most important thing. Like when you're baking a red velvet cake, in the importance of your oven hotness cannot be overemphasized. Like, you really need to regulate the hotness of your oven if you want to get a very good red velvet cake texture. So here our cake is out from the oven. So the taste of this cake is something else, like something else. I'm trying to open it and show you what we baked. Like, our cake is ready. So ready. Like, the cake stayed like 1 hour plus in the oven. Yeah, because I baked on a very low heat. Red velvet doesn't need high heat. It will affect the texture, the taste, everything. This is something I've experienced before. Make sure you bake your red velvet cake on a low heat though. It's very, very, very important. I'm hammering on that. If you want to get a very good outcome, bake on a low heat. The end of today's video. Please subscribe to my channel. Please, 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 please subscribe to my channel. Leave a comment, leave a thumbs up for me, share my video. Thank you for watching.